Welcome back to this week's Geek Therapy. And today we are on Tabletop RPG. I kind of felt like this one really hit home. When a character rolls a 1 on a spell cast, they lose the chance to cast their spell, affecting the party's grand plans. When you make a big plan and it fails, how do you manage disappointment? How has your party helped you manage your mental health? How have they supported you? This is a big one that really affects me because I tend to need a lot of help and support when things go south. I will admit. Alice is definitely the glue in this relationship. The super glue. And maybe the duct tape too. Because I heavily rely on her to help keep me put together before I fall to a million shattered pieces on the floor. But even so, we recently had a show that completely blew up in her face. And that was a really hard weekend because
that was a sour pill to swallow.
It was a very sour pill. I mean, anything that could have gone wrong went wrong with this show.
Including nobody showed up to shop.
Yeah, nobody showed up to shop. And I have to commend Alice. She did a wonderful job of immediately taking a step back and looking at this situation and go, okay, this is a shit show. We're stuck here for the next 3 days. How can I pivot and turn things around and keep Lady V from melting down in the corner and rocking on the floor like a 2-year-old? And she did. She did.
For the most part.
For the most part, yes. I did play some floor time, but, that's a different story. But, we did really good at taking advantage and finding ways to occupy ourselves to where we felt busy and we benefited the business without having to face customers for the weekend. So
we knocked out a bunch of taping for
videos.
We
did. We did a lot of prepping for content for the upcoming weeks. We did a lot of really sitting down and hashing some ideas out for the overall business. We ended up coming up with ideas to reformat our newsletter. We came up with a new approach to social media and strategies and content. And it just
We even came up with a couple new designs for our setup for shows.
We did, and sorry for the face. Mr. Guardian just jumped up here and shook the entire table. I was afraid he was going to fall off.
No, but I think he's going to photobomb in a minute.
It's okay. But that was actually another thing. So thank you for that, Guardian. That was another thing that we dealt with that weekend was Guardian was going through a bit of a health scare. He went through a partial blockage, which any of you who have been here long enough know that he deals with these on occasion where he ends up not being able to process water and food properly. And, when you have to be away all day, every day for 3 days straight and you cannot monitor your little baby, you end up really stressing out. And I was there. I was definitely there. But I am feeling much better now, which is good. You say hi to everybody? No? You don't want to do this? You're camera shy? But he is feeling a lot better now. And I have fur all stuck to my mouth. And we ended up turning things around. So I would definitely say that Alice has supported me. They have supported my mental health and helped me manage my mental health, which in trying times like that, I definitely need to rely on someone. So with today's Geek Therapy card and Guardian, we ended up with acceptance and commitment, problem solving, definitely, and resilience. I think we definitely accomplished all 3 of those that weekend.
Yes, very much
Definitely
so.
all 3 of those. So, in case you forgot, our Geek Therapy cards are available on our website and TikTok shop, so go get yours today.